All right, folks, we are here. It is semi-final game number 2. We're going to get these started, then we'll talk about it. Well, let us go. They're warm. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. We got Alex T and Fractal. K9 watching Tetris with the 3, 2, 1 countdown bit says, go, Alex T, go. Lashal, thanks for the Prime resub. And K9 watching Tetris, thank you for the tier 1 resub yourself. Now, Alex T is our reigning Classic Tetris Monthly, soon to have a different name, Classic Tetris Monthly Mega Masters Champion for 2023. That is our big online championship every single year. Fractal was the first ever Mega Masters champion in 2022. Fractal also is the reigning champion for the Classic Tetris World Championship, CTWC. That happened in 2023 in Portland this year. Amazing. Also the runner-up in this very same event in 2022. And also both of them are multi-time CTM, monthly event winners or main event winners or whatever you want to call it. They have also won those events multiple times. So these are 2 top flight players. Blue Scooty awaits in the finals. Potentially very interesting setups either way, or matchup either way. Fractal, I don't know, 10 to 14 days ago, whatever it was. I don't even know. I was traveling for the holidays. I don't remember exactly when everything happened, but maybe it was a week ago, 10 days ago. Fractal, kind of in a bit of a race with Blue Scooty. Blue Scooty started to grind on his own stream to try to get the game-breaking color glitch and the game crash. So the game crash, basically if you get to a certain number of lines, like many levels into the game, and then you do a certain line clear at a certain exact line, you will crash the game, and the game will actually literally crash. No one had ever achieved that before. Scooty started grinding for it, got it, and then in the process ended up getting the score world record as well. Fractal saw that and says, wait, I was the first one to get colors on an NES game. I need to go in and get that game crash. Grinded for it, and in the process did not get the game crash, but did get the score world record for one day, and then Scooty got it back. So they were kind of admired in a little bit of a race. So that could be an interesting matchup. 313 here for Fractal, 348 for Alex T. Level 155. Yeah, that's the crash level. And you got to get a single on a very specific line. Not very specific, I guess that's redundant. A specific line has to be a single, and you will crash the game. And then, of course, Alex T was maybe our youngest champion. Was Alex T our youngest champion? In Masters? In the monthly Masters events? He's very young. Very young champion. And of course, Scooty, extremely young. So this could be like one of the very lowest combined age matches ever in a finals. But of course, yeah, Scooty is old enough to stream on Twitch, so don't worry about it, everybody. 427 Alex T, 399 Fractal. Just about a Tetris and change separating these 2 players. Yeah, I'm wondering what the combined age record is in terms of the lowest age. Dog versus Alex T in the finals. Well, I don't mean the youngest Tetris match ever. I mean the finals. So would this approach that? Would this be in the top 5 if this were to happen? In fact, I think every CTM Masters Finals, at least post Corian, the combined age is probably younger than me times 2. 522 Fractal. Probably the finals. I'm sure there has to have been a semifinals that was pretty much about my age. 549 Fractal, 571 Alex T. Alex T is going to open up that right side, try to, yeah, just in time for 19. Does not want a very complicated board. There's a beautiful long bar to fill that in and uncover the well at the same time. Long bar over Tetris, Alex T, 599. Fractal going to sting one in, 577. Fractal going to try to stay efficient here. Takes that T-burn, passed on it the first time. Going to load up column 8 with that long bar. Tetris, Fractal, 603. Yeah, the highest combined combined one was whenever Corian played anyone. Maybe Ben Mullen. Fractal is going to top out here at 605 on level 20. Are you serious? And looked to be a rough piece sequence because Alex T's board not looking great either. But Alex T is good here in game 1, so an uncharacteristic early top out from Fractal. There's experience going really, really deep lines-wise, but right now, it's going to be Alex T. All right, folks, both players are ready. Alex T up 1-0 after a quick game 1. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. That is the same seed, so that's good. At first, I was like, wait, is that the same one? And it was. All right, Tetris Fractal. Alex T waiting on that bar, gets it, and Tetris Alex T. Fractal last night did commentary on a pretty fun stream over on twitch.tv/classic Tetris and whatever other streaming platforms they crashed on last night because of King's computer, I'm sure. Tetris Fractal 114. He's still perfect actually through 5 Tetrises. But yeah, Fractal did comms on an AI showcase on Tetris Friendlies. Still the worst name out of all the Tetris events that have sprung up in the last 5 years. Tetris Friendlies. I still don't get it. But it was very entertaining. And of course, Kingsman and Burb Wizard, always very entertaining. Fractal with another Tetris, starting the game off with 9 consecutive Tetrises. That's going to be difficult to do now. Of course, Fractal, very famous game in the 2022 semifinals, CTWC, had like, what, 25 plus? I forget how many it was. 25 plus Tetrises in a row to start off a game. Still, I believe, the world record for a major competition. 229 Fractal. $252. 232 Alex T. And a Tetris for Alex T. 27. Was it 27? Yeah, 27 Tetrises in a row, I think. Isn't that isn't 27 the Weird Al number? Like, yeah, when I was a young person, I guess I liked Weird Al. It's kind of cringy to acknowledge that nowadays, but when I was young, I liked Weird Al, and I think he has a number that he always says 27, like in a lot of his songs. When I was young, I liked it. Now that I'm old, I have nostalgia, but I don't need to ever happen again. Fractal there with a spin tuck setup. Let's see if he goes for it. He's gonna. I think did he go for that spin tuck, or is that spin tuck possible? It is possible, right? Uh-oh. People are like, Weird Al is not cringe. He's a national treasure. All right, I'm sorry. To me, I cringe. And I didn't say he. Did I say he is cringe? I think I said I cringe. It's cringy to me. I'm not saying that is an attribute of Weird Al himself. But for me, I find it a little cringy nowadays. 439 for Fractal, 422 for Alex T. It's cringe to cringe. You know, I kind of agree with that now that you say that. I just gotta own it. I liked it before. Now I don't like it now. Kind of just changed, but Dan B says it's cringe to say it's cringe to cringe. Oh my god. 469 for Alex T, 530 for Fractal. Yeah, I had all that Weird Al stuff on cassettes. All right, Tetris Fractal, 578. Oh man, I've really sparked something here. This could be I'm gonna get canceled because I don't like Weird Al anymore. Like, I don't know, I feel nostalgia when I hear him, but I don't go, oh boy, this really stirs my soul. And it doesn't really make me laugh much anymore. It's kind of like, okay. 588 Alex T. Whatever. We're all entitled to what we like. I just happen not to like it anymore. 635 transition for Alex T. 616 Fractal. All right, that's it. I'll fire myself from CTM. All of YouTube erupts in joy. That's what finally took me out. 683 Alex T, 664 for Fractal. We're within one Tetris. I mean, great paces here. And there is a Tetris Fractal. Same line count. Fractal ahead by about 4,000 points. So very close. Galaxy Biscuit says, can we get Weird Al to do the countdown in January? That's actually that's a good idea. I should do that. I'll see is he on Cameo? See if I can get it to happen. January 2019 countdown was pretty legendary. 804 Fractal. That's a really good thought. Somebody remind me of that in my Vandy channel. All right, Fractal with a little bit of a misdrop, but easy to clean up for him. And oh no, another misdrop here for the J piece. Tetris for Alex T, 979 on level 25. One away from the max out. And there's a long bar in, and the Tetris for Alex T in the max out. A11 still on 25. It's up by about 120,000 over Fractal. Fractal Tetris 956. There's one Alex T. Alex T could have a, geez, 16, well, 26 lines to go. 7 times, if my math is right. He could have just about a 1.3. He's got the 1.1. Could he tack on 200,000 more points from here? 20 times 5 Tetrises times about 30. Not quite. Not quite. So it'll be 1.2 and a half. There's a T-spin setup. He's going to burn a few lines here. That's going to knock some of the potential here. Tetris for Alex T, B89. There's one Fractal, A64. He has the max out. He's going to bring this down. These players should be good to play post 29. There's the 1.2 from Alex. One more available, but the pieces aren't really going to let it happen. And so he's going to take a burn here. A little bit of an awkward stack, but this should burn down okay. Alex T is good. C36 here on 29. Fractal has the 1.1. Tetris is into 29. He's at B59. And a Tetris for Alex T, C79. Now, one thing we've seen from Alex T is going for Tetrises in like column 3, whereas he's going to go for them everywhere. His first one was in column 10. We'll see if he does that again, but that seemed to be kind of his meta. And maybe kind of borne out by what the AIs were doing last night in the showcase. Another Tetris for Alex T, D74, 180,000 point lead over Fractal. There's a misdrop on that left side for Alex T. He's going to bring that down, E14. So his board's starting to climb a little bit. And piling squares over on that left side. I'm going to try to open up that column 2 and does. That would be good for a double if he can get the bar in there. Just going to have to bring it down bit by bit. Fractal trying to open up that right side. He's got a Tetris waiting. Great smart placements here from Fractal to avoid cutting off that left. Trying to take the burns, but we are getting droughted, folks. And this is very inopportune. Fractal going to top out C29. And Alex is good in game number 2. Fractal, of course, are reigning CTM Masters monthly champion. Alex, you want to finish this out? No problem. You go for it. And Fractal is always okay with a macro or mega mullen or whatever you want to call it. And Alex T getting, okay, there's a Tetris down. He's got the rollover, Alex T. Oh my God. Was that on purpose? Wow. This kid. Probably not going to get any more Tetrises here. But there you go. He's got the rollover, Alex T. That is a 1.6 million. And Alex T is going to take game number 2. All right, both players are ready. I'm ready. You are ready. Alex T is up 2-0 over the CTWC champion Fractal 161. Let's go. 3, 2, 1 Tetris. All right, and I'm bleeding. Oh, and both players kind of starting out rough boards here. So clearly this is a cursed piece sequence that we have given them. We'll see if they can both bring it down. Oh no, Fractal. Kind of dangerous here. He's going to take that skim. I think both players are going to be good. Now Alex has brought his stack down. Fractal just needs something for that left side. Going to take a couple skims. All right, takes that triple. And not a great board. Not a lot of good options there for Fractal. Trying to bring this down. It's a critical game, obviously, for Fractal down 2-0. Opens up that right side, gets a long bar in for the Tetris. So we are good. We are safe. We are still playing Tetris. I accidentally scratched my nose, the outside of my nose. Or I previously scratched it, and now I'm just bleeding. Marek, if that's how you pronounce it, thank you so much for the $10 contribution to the prize pool that has brought us up to 2407 and change. Thank you so much, Marek. DJ Mr. Boro says, call me crazy. I like all the inside baseball happenings, capture cards issues, consoles crashing, etc. Yeah, I mean, this is what there has been on Twitch for all these years, and this is kind of what the, you know, it's charming. Obviously, it's frustrating, and you wish everyone would go perfect, but there's a certain charm into seeing it and being privy to really the full story of every tournament. Of course, we love our edited version as well. Tetris from Alex T 288, Fractal 216. Arm says, Vandy, I hope your nose gets better. Yeah, me too. And of course, I always try to keep my spicier, you know, in the past when we had the edited versions, I would try to keep all my spicier comments in between matches, the parts that would get edited out. And of course, that was me also roasting YouTube a little bit as well, the Twitch audience. So there you go. No more of that. Now, of course, we love our YouTube audience equally. And maybe more, because we got 386 people viewing on YouTube, 272 on Twitch. So YouTube coming in strong. Mari says, Vandy, do you want to know when people gift on TikTok? Yeah, if you could highlight the message, that would be good. Thank you, Kotz, for 25 roses. Is that true? Thank you, Kotz, on TikTok. I don't know what roses are, but thanks. I like them. 367 for Fractal 4. I guess I got to go. That's one of my other New Year's resolutions. I got to go learn TikTok. Kota? Roses are flowers. Well, that's true. I do know that. Thanks for that. They're like bits. Well, thank you very so much. What? Thank you so much, Kota. 413 Fractal. We are approaching the level 19 transition. The speed will increase by 50%. There is a Tetris down for Alex T 525, 436 Fractal. Now, how? Yeah, I mean, are there like bits and subscriptions and how does that work on TikTok? I mean, it's all like 13-year-olds. So do you all have money, or I don't know? I guess you all have crypto. I don't know. The 12-year-olds on TikTok all have crypto? In my world, they do. Fractal with a Tetris 489 into 19. Kind of a low transition. Fractal needs to win this one to stay in the tournament. There is a Tetris Fractal 513, 584 for Alex T on 19. Thank you, K9, for the Galaxy on TikTok. I'll try to keep up with what's happening on TikTok. But if I miss something, I apologize and just know that I appreciate it. 592 for Fractal, 634 Tetris, 660 for Alex T. Alex T, I realize his face is, I gotta fix that. There we go. Apologies. Kid moves around, you know? Can't do anything about it. 694, Alex T, 674. Now a Tetris for Fractal, 702. They're pretty darn close in pace and lines and score and all that. Critical game here for Fractal. Down 2 games to none. Needs to win to stay in. He is the defending Classic Tetris Monthly winner. And Mari, if I didn't see one and another comes in, then just put them in the same message until I mention it. If you're able to do that. If not, that's okay. Obviously, you are a volunteer, so cannot give you an order, but that would be helpful if you want to do that. If not, that's okay too. Tetris Fractal 885, 851 Alex T. All right, Fractal going to try to open up that right side. Alex T gets a Tetris down. Fractal still, okay, there we go. That's going to clean up the board a little bit. And now the approach to that right side gets a little easier. He uncovers, he's one away from the max out. Alex T just one line clear away. There's a Tetris, A34 Alex T, A17 after a Tetris for Fractal. And here we go. We are into 29 for Fractal. A53. That's 1,000,000 points. We only have 6 digits, and that is how we traditionally track the 1,000,000 points. Fractal right side gets a triple down there. Bring the stack down. Alex T with a couple of Tetrises here into 29. Used to be called the kill screen, and now it is not. It is the thrill screen. Tetris for Alex T. B81. He's got almost 100,000 point lead over the CTWC champion and reigning monthly Masters event champion Fractal. Fractal needs to win this game to stay in the tournament. Blue Scooty awaits in the finals. B53 Fractal. Tetris for Fractal. B93. Alex opens up that right side. Gonna have to reclose it. This is a bit tricky. Does open up that right side again, but ends up having to cover it up. And Fractal now within 14,000 points. But a tricky board. Oh, beautiful triple. Oh, great sequence of pieces for Fractal. Long bar in Tetris Fractal. D00. It is so close within 6,000 points. Another Tetris Fractal into the lead. Alex T has to take a burn down that right side. Trying to keep this open. Running out of time here. Just 30 lines to go before the level 39 super kill screen. Another Tetris for Fractal. E41. He's starting to pull away, but Tetris is worth a lot here. So you can catch up pretty darn quick. Both players encountering issues. Alex T gets a Tetris. D80. Alex T is going to spend a lot of time, though, burning this out. So is he going to have even time to catch up to Fractal, even if he gets out of this? Fractal would love to get one last Tetris. He's going to try to set up for it. He's set up for that final Tetris. Needs to clear this. He's going to open that well back up. Long bar not coming. And no, he's going to top out at F11, and Alex T tops out at E00. That is a 1.5 for Fractal and a 1.4 for Alex T. Fractal takes game number 3 and stays in the tournament. What a game. Alex T is up 2 games to 1. Fractal needs to win this one to force a reverse sweep situation. 3-2-1 Tetris. Fractal with kind of an early top out in game 1. Uncharacteristic. Of course, Fractal, if anyone can play deep then it is Fractal, but did top out early in game 1. Alex T took game 2 in a great game. Fractal fires back in game 3. Tom J with the $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Tom J, for your support and your activity in our YouTube live stream. Really appreciate that. You were already winning your way into my hearts just through your interactions in the chat, and now that you've contributed straight cash, homie, well, now I mean you're there. You earned a permanent place. 159 Fractal through 28, so perfect again so far. 7 consecutive Tetrises to start the game off. 122 Alex T, but Fractal needs a T at some point, but no, this is going to end now. Blue Scooty in chat says, I'm afraid to play one of these guys. Now, does that mean you're afraid to play either of these guys or only one of them and you're not saying who it is? I think it's both of them. Of course, Blue Scooty, kind of recently coming into the scene and certainly into the Masters event. Relatively recently anyway, compared to some of our old geezers like Fractal and Alex T. So it's always got to be a little nerve-wracking to see players that, you came into the scene and these were the top players, and now all of a sudden you're playing against them, right? But that's what's great with the classic Tetris community is, you might be the next champion. Peter Parker stream says, is this the final? Well, this is the final. This is the final broadcast of the month. It contains comprises the 2 semifinals and the finals match. So 3 matches overall. This is the second semifinal. And the winner of this will play the winner of the first semifinal match that we had already. 297 Alex T. 278 for Fractal. Yeah, Colin, that when I said you might be the next champion, obviously this did not apply to you, my friend. Colin too old. Like, nobody with children is going to be the next world champion. You have to be a child, not have a child. 313 for Fractal, 389 for Alex T. All right, and so yeah, Alex T up 100,000 points, a little bit ahead in the sequence, but all right, there we go. Finally, Fractal able to open up that right side cleanly, stinging a Tetris. Stanislav says, "Oh shoot, Vandy, hurry up and max tomorrow so my prediction comes true." Yeah, I do have to max out Tetris before tomorrow, otherwise Harry Hong will have, well, assuming I max out next year, which I'm hoping to, but he will basically have been correct by saying I won't max out until at least 2024. And he said that back in like 2019. So it's kind of humiliating that I was not able to max out in the last 5 years. But in my defense, I don't play all that much. And also in my defense, I am kind of a moron. All right, 533 Alex T. We are just a few lines away from the level 19 transition. There's a Tetris Fractal 463 into 19, 560 into 19 for Alex T. Fractal would like to force a deciding game 5. All right, Cobalt in the Twitch chat with the copy pasta. All right, Fractal, I'm sorry, Alex T. Trying to clean up this stack a little bit. Oh, maybe overshifted that long bar? Or maybe intentional. I don't know. I'm not smart enough to know. I mean, clearly these people are at a whole other level. Opens up that right side, gets the stack clean. Alex with the Tetris 631 though. In the meantime, Fractal able to close that gap and is now in the lead. Or was temporarily. But basically now they are on the same pace. If you're on Twitch, by the way, this is, I believe there's still subscriptions. Channel subscriptions are still discounted by 25%. So this is a good time if you want to subscribe to the channel. It's a good time to do it for multiple months in advance, because then you get those emotes, you get your subscription for the whole year at a discounted rate. I think it's really the smart financial move, right? Can you afford not to subscribe for multiple months in advance, right? 788 for Alex T, 759 for Fractal. All right, Fractal with, all right, okay, there we go. Gonna uncover that right side. Tetris for Alex T, Fractal waiting for the bar. There it is, Tetris. And they are pretty much on the same pace, on the same score, same lines, kind of leapfrogging each other back and forth. Chiller says, I have no money, but I'm also waiting on Vandy's money. Oh, that's true. Yeah, anybody who's expecting to be paid, including the November winners and our staff, will be all paid out. Today is the goal. Tetris for Alex T. We got our, disbursement from Twitch and Google while I was traveling. So I didn't have my laptop with me. So try to get paid out today. 857 for Alex T. He's got the max out. 972 Fractal. That's right. We do pay people to help, or at least some people, for some jobs in CTM. So if you want to help make that a little easier, definitely contribute to the channel. Alex T, really tricky. Oh, that left side for Alex T. Is he going to be able to bring this down? This is so tricky. That left side is going to be cut off from Alex T. Fractal in a chase down situation gets a Tetris to get him to about 898. 8,000 more points for Fractal. Can just single and double this out. And he looks like he is about to do just that. One more line clear will do it. And there we go. Fractal has forced a deciding game number 5. So those of you who were hoping for a decider, it is happening. And those of you hoping for a blue Scooty and Fractal script to play itself out, the hope is still alive. Valerie with the contribution to the prize pool, $92.67 being plunked right into the prize pool. Thank you so much, Valerie. It's going to get us to $24.99.99. Let's go ahead and get this underway. Fractal looking to complete the reverse sweep. Alex T looking to get into the finals. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. I mean, I think that's the best part of the Tetris community is the sportsmanship. Well, all right. The best thing is just the amazing level of competition. Second best thing is the And it makes it, makes it worth sticking around. There's the sportsmanship, the camaraderie of the players. Or, obviously you want to win every time, but in the end, you're happy for a lot of times for your opponent to win. They're all friends. They like to see great things happening, even if it's not them. And that's what I love about it. Ben Squirrely has gifted a tier 1 sub to Cox Danny J. There's a hype train being started on Twitch. If you're on those other platforms, don't worry about what that means. It's a total scam, but we like it. Ben Squirrely, another tier 1 sub to Bad Green Tiger. Thank you so much. So keep that hype trade going. Let's max it out. It's the final broadcast of the year. Let's max it out. Rubik's Cubie, 2,000 bits. Thank you very much, Rubik's Cubie. Valerie has cheered 101 bits. Smooth Motion, 2 bits. Number 1 Mo with the tier 1 resub, 24 months, 2 years. Wow. Smooth Motion says, those are my last 2 bits. Well, maybe they'll buy a shave and a haircut. 146 for Fractal, 163 for Alex. Now we got to keep that hype train going. We got to max it out. There's no other chance. This is it. The end of the year. Buzz and Bangs with the 444. Thanks so much. Buzz and Bangs. Deck has gifted a tier 1 sub to Fractal. Thank you so much, Deck. 197. Thanks to everybody who's following as well on Twitch. Alex T with a Spire. Fargons has super chatted $10 on YouTube. Says good luck. Thank you so much, Fargons. Or Farganz or whatever it is. Really appreciate the support. 243 Fractal, 258 for Alex T. Oh, it's Australian dollars? All right, that's like, what's that? Like $2? I don't know. It's like $8. It's good. Thank you so much. K9 on TikTok with the Rhythmic Bear, which is 3 galaxies. I have no idea what I'm saying right now. Tetris for Fractal, 280. ASDF with the €5. Says ASDF, which I guess is on brand. Thank you so much for super chat. Milestone Wars says, I want to super chat, but I'm a child, so I can't. I mean, what, your parents don't have a credit card? Or no, I'm just kidding. Don't do that. Or if you do that, don't tell me. 349 for Fractal. Back in the day, I did take my mom's credit card to get on the internet. This is when you needed to like you could just buy like more minutes of the internet with a credit card. So I did do that to get on AOL and CompuServe. Fargons with the tier 1 sub on Twitch, 14 months. Thank you so much. Let's keep that hype train alive. It's our last stream of the year. 20Dan03 tier 1 resub. Thank you so much. 32 months. I gotta admit, I tried to make a slide with a scrolling thank you of all the, subscribers. And it used to work on PC, but I cannot get the scroll filter on OBS to work on Mac. Like, it didn't work. So I'm still going to figure out a way to do it through some weird combination of screen capping my whatever and then just manually scrolling through in the text editor. Because I got to do it. This is one of my other New Year's resolutions for CTM is to get better at recognizing people who are supporting us, right? Trave with the 199 super chat says, Woo Decider, thanks for hosting vandweller. Thank you so much, Trave or Trave. I like Trave, but uh-oh. Clematis Bijou, $5 says, Go Fractal, super chat. Thank you so much. I know the music is on. I got to say the thing, right? Melvin says, literally just verified my Twitch account for this, LOL. Thank you so much. All right, I'll say the thing. All right, we are into 19. Hey, everyone, it's your old pal Vandweller, host of Classic Tetris Monthly, and I'm asking you to do me a favor. If you like this video, hit thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like it, please subscribe and bang that notification bell. And follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/monthlytetris. Thank you, and have a nice day. There you go. 613 for Fractal here on level 20. Game Scout has subscribed on Twitch. Says, thanks to K9 watching Tetris for my sub gift. Thank you very much, K9 and Game Scout. That's right, I said the thing. I guess I'm stuck saying that for the rest of my life. When Pumpy said, hey, I need you to record this thing so that you don't have to say this every time. Little did I know that I would now be stuck saying it for the rest of my life. At least 5 times a month. 693 for Alex T, 775 for Fractal. All right, let's keep that we don't want that hype train to die, guys. Get those bits in here. Like it's a bad, terrible telethon. Oh, the hype train is complete. Oh, well. Too late now. But no, thank you so much. 71%. 9 sub gifts, 2,631 bits. I guess we now have hype chats on Twitch now, so I guess that's their equivalent of the super chat. So thank you so much. You've all received hype train emotes, which, boy, I use those hype train emotes all the time. They're like the best. 876 Alex T, 927 Fractal. All going to come down to the next couple of minutes. Fractal's board starting to climb a little bit. Gets a long bar over to the left. All right, that T is going to look great. There's an adjustment. All right, the Z to the left opens up that right side, looking for a quick bar. And the game not giving. There's a bar over there, keeping it alive. Opens up that right side, Fractal. Is he going to survive this? Can't get the bar at the right side. Gets a bar over for the Tetris. Fractal's going to survive. I did not think he was going to survive that. 983 Fractal. Not out of the woods yet, though. Still a little bit high, and you get the wrong set of pieces, and this, stuff can happen. All right, does seem now that he's going to open up that right side and get a Tetris down the right side. Fractal got the max out here on 28. Alex T with the max out on 27. For the moment, Fractal is ahead in score into 29 at A67. So Fractal with the clutch survival to put himself in a position on 29. Misses with the J piece on the left. Gonna slot in that long bar on the left side. Needs to simplify this and keep it low. Long bar in for a split triple. Alex T with the B25. Trying to set up for Tetris and will get it. Alex T at B65. Fractal fighting to get this board low. Alex T is up over just about 100,000 points, but now his board's starting to get complicated. Both players' boards starting to climb. And this could be it in the next few moments. Alex T just flinging pieces to the left side. Trying to keep this open. What a spin and a Tetris for Alex T at C6. He's so clutch. There's a long bar to keep it open. Needs one. Okay, he's going to keep that down. Fractal B78. Alex T is going to open up that well. He's actually set up for a Tetris in column 2. Gets a Tetris D21. There's one for Fractal at C67. He's within about 55,000 points. Fractal trying to keep this open. Trying to get some lead here. Alex T trying to keep that open. Fractal with a Tetris D22. There's one for Alex T. Fractal going for the Tetris. He's going to get another one D7. He's back by 20,000 points. Alex T with a low board, Fractal with a low board. 18 lines until the super kill screen for Fractal. Trying to set up one row off the bottom. He's gonna have to take a skim here, still trying to keep it open. Gets a long bar over for the Tetris, E29, but still back. Alex's board starting to complicate it here. Not sure how much longer he can survive this. E51 for Alex. Fractal, just 3 lines available. Alex T gonna top out E57, and Fractal has 2 lines to go, gets a T at E47 and just a 10,000 point difference. Fractal cannot make it, and Alex is going to outlast Fractal and get into the finals. What a game 5. Oh my word. Oh my word. That was wild. The momentum seemed to go to Fractal with that dig, and he was just about there, and he just couldn't do it. And Alex, eking out lines toward the end. I don't exactly know how many lines were sort of the difference, but really players fighting for each line toward the end. So close. Oh my word. 10,000 points. And it's going to be Alex T going into the cider. Let's give that boy his dot. Fractal will not be repeating this time as a CTM Monthly Masters event winner, but amazing performance. And we're going to have our number 1 and number 2 seed in the finals. I'm going to run an ad. I've remembered to do it. So we'll be back in a moment. How do I run an ad? I don't remember.
Hey everybody, this is your old pal Vandweller, host of Classic Tetris Monthly, and I'm asking you to do me a favor. If you like this video, hit thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like it, please subscribe and bang that notification bell. And follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/monthlytetris. Thank you, and have a nice day.